What do we think about what's going on in the border? Also, I didn't know that we bordered Haiti. Did you guys know that? I had no clue. I thought Haiti was an island.
How do you know where Taiwan is, but you don't know where Haiti is?
Well, I thought Haiti was an island. I thought Haiti shared an island with the Dominican Republic.
No, it's right on the southern border.
I guess it is.
It's Mexico and then Haiti right there.
And what was taking them for so long? Why weren't they coming in before?
I think they were going the wrong way. They went south and they were like, oh, fuck.
Oh, my goodness, man.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
No, explain that to me. Where'd they come through?
So after the earthquake in Haiti, a lot of them fled to like South America.
Yeah.
And then they were given like political asylum in like parts of like Argentina and like southern South America. And they lived there for a while. And then times changed and those countries had like more desperate financial situations.
Yeah.
So they started like kind of kicking them out. They removed like their political asylum status, gave them like tourist status. And so then they kind of were just like refugees again and had to like kind of move their way basically through like the southern like continent to then get to Del Rio, Texas. And now they're there, and now Biden administration's like, all right, we're gonna try to deport them, but like they can apply for political asylum, but they have to get the application, they have to get it approved through like their filing system, then they either approve it or deny it. If they deny it, then they get flown back to Haiti, and if they get approved, then they're able to live here as like
who flies them back?
Delta.
We pay for that?
I mean, the government, yeah.
Man, get out of here.
What?
That's crazy.
You gotta pay to fly them back.
What?
How else are they getting back?
That's not on us.
Well, it is because they're here.
They got here.
Yeah, and now we want them to not be here because they don't have political asylum, so you got to pay to fly them home.
Whoa. Nah, I mean, we probably send the bill to Haiti, be like, yo, this is what you owe us.
That's cool.
We'll probably wait a while to get paid back.
Control your peoples.
They said put on our tab.
Yeah. That's right. They probably super debt right now.
Yeah.
No, but that is kind of crazy. We pay, so like anybody can come here and then you just get a first class ticket home.
I don't know if it's first class. I mean, I don't even get a first class ticket.
Yeah, I don't even no, but you get to fly. Like that's probably a lot of their first time even on a plane.
Yeah, maybe.
So if you want to just fly somewhere in your life, might as well just try to get into America. Like, I mean, can I sneak into America and be like, no, I'm actually from Bali. I'm here for refugee status, but I'm really from Bali. And they're like, all right, well, sorry, you got to go to Bali. Shucks. And then you send me to Bali?
We should try that.
I mean, yeah, we could.
That's ridiculous.
We should try that.
I mean, how annoyed would you be if you got a connecting flight, though?
Say what?
You'd be like, I can't even get deported direct. God
Yo,
damn
come on, fam.
Really gonna put me through Frankfurt?
And I would threaten them, be like, I might sneak out. You want me to sneak out in Frankfurt? Huh? You want me to do that shit?
Yeah.
It's about, hey, Germany about to get a little more Balinesian.
Direct. I want direct.
Real talk. You better send me direct or I'm escaping.
Yeah.
I'm escape. You know I escape. I'm out here escaping, bro. I'm an escape artist.
If you're deported on the plane, you're probably so happy that you're probably like having a great time, getting drinks and shit.
Son, you won.
Yeah.
You fucking
Double
won.
Biscoff cookies. Who cares?
Yeah.
Let's run
all
it up.
day. You're not going to eat a lot in your homeland. Stuff it up.
That's what I mean.
Oh, did we talk about that Karen that I sat next to?
Oh, my God.
Was that before?
We have to discuss.
I think she was getting deported. That's why she was so upset.
100%. We have to talk about Al absolutely murdering somebody on a plane. But
no, not really.
okay, so but just in conclusion with the Haiti thing, I don't think that's fair that we fly them back. What I do think is fair is if you show up to our borders, because we do have a rule where we accept refugees, right? Give us your hungry, give us your poor, whatever. That's part of like the credence of America. Mm-hmm. So I like the idea that you could come and you could apply for that, and then we see if you actually are a refugee or not, because you could just be a fucking terrorist and then say you're a refugee and then, welcome to Del Rio, and then fucking, I don't know, blow up some airport or some shit. Who knows?
Yeah.
But also, if they're terrorists, you could just fly in and just be like, yeah, I'm here for 2 weeks, and then do some terrorist stuff.
Well, we also vet you wherever you're flying in from. It's not like anybody can just get in.
You go through customs and they're like, all right, you're good.
You're white. You know what I mean? They ask some fucking questions, bro. You speak the English perfectly, but if you were there, like, blah, 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 like they're going to have, right? Like, it's going to be a little harder. If you just visit Iraq once in your life, when you go to the airport, it's a problem.
Yeah.
It really?
4 hours early, you have to be. Minimum.
No.
Yes. Go through your whole luggage, everything.
Mm-hmm. That's factual.
I saw this shit happen to a guy in the airport. Took every piece of his luggage off the fucking belt, put him in a room. They're there for 5 hours.
Damn. And what did he end up doing?
Say what?
What did he end up doing?
They killed him.
they
killed him
at the airport.
Yeah.
What? And why? Why'd they do that?
Because
they were mad, or
he was Muslim, and we haven't talked about them yet on this podcast. So you killed him.
No, you did. You said something about rocks. I forget exactly.
Oh, I did that. So they didn't kill him, actually. No, I think eventually they let him in Canada.
And you also talk about how Vala is the sour complainer.
Ah, yes, I did. I did.
I don't know if that has anything. I think it's more a Pakistani insult.
Yeah.
True.
And that's not much of a joke. That's just real.
If you fly to Israel, you get a second passport so that you get stamped a secondary passport. So if you were going to a Muslim country.
Oh yeah, they still let you.
You fly into Israel, you get a second passport.
No, they don't. They used
don't
to stamp your
passport.
passports, which would they want your tourism and your visits, but the stamp causes problem when you visit other Arab countries. So now they just stamp a piece of paper and put it in your passport, so you don't even need to get the second passport. You just get that little paper. You don't have that lit stamp. I tell them I don't need that paper. Stamp my passport.
We had a hard time going to Russia.
Stamp it.
Oh, that's
Stamp it
right.
twice.
It's because we were smuggling goods.
Yeah, they thought we were spies.
Oh, that's right.
But
they ended
Also,
up,
don't we want to pay for the flight back just because it probably costs more to keep them in town?
Oh,
just
I don't
for
think we
2
should
more
keep them in
days?
town. This should be the thing. This should, this should, no. This should be the
Cages
rules.
aren't that
These should
expensive.
be the rules, right? These should be the rules. And maybe I sound
Haitians
harsh.
are lit, bro. Kodak Black. You don't want Kodak Black in America?
Son, I love Haitians.
That's what I'm saying. We got to keep Kodak Black in town.
These people are not Haitian.
What are they?
Okay? They're probably Dominican, lying. They're probably Dominican, and they're lying.
You
about
think
it.
they're just lying?
I think they're
Yeah.
Dominican. They're lying
Yeah.
about it.
And they're
I
doing a
have.
French accent? Racist?
Of course.
You think they're doing like a
Dominican
Creole?
First of all,
Like-
it's not French.
Sorry.
Okay, it is not fucking French. Okay,
Yeah.
what do they speak? What is the language?
Creole.
Creole.
And you think they're doing a Creole accent? These
Yes,
Dominicans?
they are. Yes, they are. They are doing it.
And that would be racist of them to do.
Pardon?
That would be racist if they were to be
It
doing it.
would be racist.
Yeah.
So this is how we treat racist people. No. And what I'm saying, immigration in general, it should be, if you just pull up to the border like on some refugee shit,
Yeah.
be ready to wait a couple days, fam. You better have a hotel hooked up.
Well, I think that's what they do. They show up and they plan to get caught. And then as soon as they get caught,
No, ain't no cut.
well, that's the whole point is they show up and get caught on purpose.
Nah. That's why the wall makes sense if it actually stops people. If it doesn't stop people, that's fine. But if you actually have a wall, right, what it will do is funnel people. Let's say there is an effective wall. I'm not saying we can't do that, but let's say there is an effective wall, right? An effective wall where people can't get in. It will funnel people to the booths or like the reception centers where they actually have to apply for refugee status. So they're not trying to get caught. They're literally just going, yo, I'm here. I'm a refugee. Please. We look at your paperwork. You go back, stay on the fucking street or stay in a hotel or stay at some sort of like shelter or whatever while we look at this thing. Ideally, you're telling the truth. You are a refugee. We bring you in. We give you the best life that you could possibly have here, right? I think that is a very fair way to go through it. Because there are people who are not refugees and they might be doing it because they want a better life, but that's not fair to the people that are also want a better life from other parts of the world that can't just walk across the border.
Yeah, but
That they're
what-
waiting years
What
in a
Dove was
visa
saying is,
application
like,
process.
when they go to the shelters and shit like that, you're paying for that. You're
No, the
paying-
shelters outside of America.
So you think
No.
Mexico just has a bunch of shelters just that they're paying for?
Please believe, if they're just people wandering the streets and it bothers Mexico enough, they'll either protect their borders so it doesn't happen there, or they'll build some shelters. See what I'm saying? Like, it's not inconvenient for them, so why would they do anything? Because they know the second they get here, they're like, okay, we're out of here. So now we flying people all the fucking... There's no cost for coming to America, right? There's no cost at all. And I'm all for people coming to America. I'm only here because my mom came to America. Like, let's bring more people in. The idea that, like, the shit is packed is a lie. Like, new people... I'm telling you,
But we went to Omaha, dog. Like, there's nothing.
there's room, B.
There's so much
There's
room.
room.
Yeah.
And it's not like these people are being picky. It's not like Haitians are coming in like, I'm only living in Miami. Sorry. You know what I mean? Like, everywhere I go, I see Mexicans. You know what I mean? So it's not like they just chilling in fucking San Diego so they can pop down to Tijuana whenever they want. They're like, where's the opportunity? Where can I change my life? I want people to have the opportunity to change their fucking lives. But I also think there should be some sort of system to make sure that we do this. And wouldn't you want to be able to document all the people that are coming in?
Yeah.
Not only for us, but for them.
But apparently a lot of them don't want to be documented. So they're like throwing away their papers, throwing away all like their IDs and shit because they don't want the government to know who they are.
Well, once the government knows who they are, maybe they won't let them in.
Exactly.
And that's the unfortunate thing, because now they're fucking up for the people who would love the government to know who they are. The people who've been here for fucking years, and they're like, man, I just want to be a fucking citizen. I want to pay taxes. I want to continue raising my family. And it's just like, please, can I tell you? Can I tell you? I want to have my life here. I don't know. I love the idea of like making immigration. I don't want open borders. I don't think there is a country if you have open borders. Borders define the country. But I love the idea of a much more efficient process. And if that takes building some sort of fucking protective structure to funnel people into one area so we could just make sure that you get these people documented and you get them a safe place to go. Like, what about these fucking women that cross the border? They have no fucking place to go, and then they get scooped up by these
sex trafficking shit.
Sex trafficking things, like the coyotes, they have to pay them back so that they have to do these fucked up jobs, and they're taking all the money to do the fucked up jobs.
Yeah.
It's like these people still get punished no matter what.
So what kind of structure you want? You want like a wall, like a American Ninja Warrior course or something?
I would like that.
Yeah.
I want something that they cannot. I want something they cannot get past. So like Mexicans, let's say abs.
Say abs?
Yeah, they have to have abs. They have to have a 6-pack abs, and then they can get into America.
All right. I mean, yeah,
That would stop all immigration from Mexico. I've never seen Mexicans with a 6-pack abs.
there's gotta be some.
Canelo's the only one, and he's got to be Irish. I mean, he's the
Yeah,
reddest
he's-
Mexican I've ever seen in my entire life.
Chicharito, he's probably got a good 6-pack.
I don't think so. They don't do it.
Why not?
4.
Only 4?
Stops
Yeah.
at 4.
They didn't add the 2? Why not?
Nah,
They're shorter.
They're Dubs height.
Oh.
They're Dub's height.
Is that Mexican?
He's the Mexicans of Africa.
Oh.
Moroccans are known as the Mexicans of Africa.
Sand
Orale.
Mexicans. Oh,
I'll
that's
take it.
But isn't that a reasonable approach to immigration?
Maybe. I don't really know enough about immigration, I'll be honest
I'm
with
just
you.
saying, but like we have to acknowledge just the idea that like the door's open.
Yeah, it seems crazy. I mean, it's
Seems
like,
a little ridiculous.
On the one hand, it's
Yeah.
like I feel bad because these people are leaving. They got nothing, living under a bridge for 2 weeks. I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't want to be living under a bridge. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know what you do.
Yeah.
I mean, also, if it's flying them home and it's like, how much does it take you to fly them home? Just put them on Spirit Airlines.
And then what happens? They come right back. It's like
I just
they're
think your
leaving home.
solution is like it's too optimistic because I don't think
Yo, can I-
Mexico
can I-
is building
You
shelters
think they're
for
just
them to
boomeranging?
just
say
hang
one
You
out
think they send them home and
until-
they fly right back?
Yeah.
Can I say one thing? Home is horrible, right? They're being abused, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. They come to us for help, another place to stay. We send them back home. They're trying to leave. They want to spend a night in the
put us
fucking
in jail. Put us in jail.
Exactly. Put us in the jail. Please, anything. Anything. A murder's gonna happen.
So we should put them in jail.
We have to put them in America jail. Okay? Put them in America jail. America is a jail of sorts.
Build a wall. Build 4 walls. Who knows?
Build 4 walls, some bars, cage. Put them in cage. Has anybody tried
Finally.
cages?
Why has no one thought
anybody
about
tried cages?
Brilliant idea. We fixed the southern border problem.
No. But just to wrap it up, because I was talking about your thing, in all seriousness, it does seem kind of ridiculous that there's just this open door and we all turn a blind eye because the people that are on the coast don't have to deal with this at all. And we go, oh, you're racist if you have any issue with it.
Yeah.
Even though we know absolutely nothing. And we don't know how it's not negatively affecting those communities. But like, if you live in that community, you see all these people coming in, like, it's tough. I think like if you actually have some compassion emotionally, you're like, fuck, I want to help these people.
Yeah.
We're just going to ignore this as happening. And then you got to listen to some fucking twat in New York or LA go, oh, this isn't the American way to do it. Oh, is it not? Donate some money. Let's build a shelter. Where's your fucking money?
Yeah.
Where's your money, Hollywood? You got a problem with the cages? Build some shit. Like, hello, let's do it. Put your money where your fucking mouth is.
Yeah, I mean, I do agree. The people that have nothing to, like, that it doesn't affect their lives at all probably have, like, the worst takes in general.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like the rich kids are like, no, people are illegal. And it's like, all right. It's
Do
easy.
something about it.
Yeah.
What would you like to do? Are no people illegal? Help them all.
Yeah.
You hire every single one. Or just go down there. Look what's going on.
What if they just make the citizenship process super easy? Or like the green card process. Like, yo, if you come through, green card. Boom.
Only if it doesn't affect the other people that are trying to go through the legal process at all. Because I think that's kind of unfair. Because
Right.
there are people, I'm sure, refugees from all around the world that are like waiting for their opportunity to come here so they can do their dream job. They can escape
Probably
crippling
Afghans.
oppression.
Afghans that are trying to get over it.
Afghans. Like, there's so many people, I'm sure, that are trying to come to
In
the
every
country.
country, there's like a green card lottery, and they're actually not leaving their countries until they have some access and they have a touch point already in the U.S.
It's
If the
better for them to just
Yeah.
leave their country, fly to fucking Mexico, and then walk over. We're what's it called? Disincentivizing or de-incentivizing the legal process in this way, right? Because if it takes 2 years that way, but if you just walk across the border, citizenship, why the fuck am I doing paperwork? You know I hate paperwork.
Or is it just prioritizing the people that are the most desperate?
How do you define that?
If you're willing to just fly to Mexico and then cross like this.
Well, maybe you're a woman in Afghanistan. You can't do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's desperation everywhere, and there's different types of desperation. You know, so there's no question these people are desperate. There's no question that they're uprooting their entire lives and their families to do. I mean, it's fucking tragic. It's horrible. You know, but to act like we can't improve the system, I think, is incredibly naive. And I really think it's people just ignoring a problem because they don't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
And they don't have to deal with it because they're not close to it at all.
Yeah.
Like, it's an issue. We should do something about it. And we should stop fucking politicizing it like every fucking thing we do in America. Same thing with the masks and shit. And it's just like, if the wall could be a monumental waste of money and it couldn't stop anything, and then it's stupid. But if the wall actually worked and the wall allowed us to have like these centers where these people could go to and actually properly get vetted, and maybe even places to stay while they were being vetted, et cetera, that are not fucking cages. Like, and the wall provided that security because now you didn't need people detailing the border constantly. The border existed. Wouldn't you sleep a little bit better if you knew like these people that are leaving these incredibly tough situations at least come here and they have a fair chance? And the ones that should be able to seek refuge can?
Yeah, I think the solution is probably like politically nuanced, but it just feels like either side like is either through the
trying
media.
To score points.
It's just like harping on like get illegals out of here, like get them, like we got to protect America, strong borders, like get these motherfuckers out of here, or it's like no one's illegal, like everyone should be welcome here, everyone should be allowed in, blah blah blah.
Bro, I mean,
And it's also money. It's money. They don't want to spend the money to build shelters, to staff
they about to
shelters.
spend $3.5 trillion to rebuild all the roads and the highways. It's just building. It's like you're going to hire some people. They're going to make it that.
Mexico's gonna pay for it, bro. Like, come on, let's
And
do
that's
that.
the thing. But when he was saying that, and Mexico's like, fuck out of here. And then nothing happened. We don't want to pay for it. They don't want to pay for it.
Yeah, he negotiated like Andrew on that one. He's like, yo, I'm a good guy. Just don't fuck me over.
And it's
on
the
this
same.
wall.
It's the same now. We don't want to pay for it, and Mexico doesn't want to do anything, and so that's why they're just going to be stalled there in fucking limbo.
Yeah, and it's just a shame that governments are letting people struggle like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the fix is throwing a bunch of money at it, and no one wants to do that. That's the only.
You also got to
fix.
throw money in this right way. Otherwise, you
No,
just
I
lose
mean,
money.
like you said, build a bunch of shelters, but that's also shelters. That's running water. That's food. That's
Staff.
That's
Yep.
staff. That's a lot of money.
Yeah. Yep. It is unfortunate. It is unfortunate.
Or you just the solution now. It seems like with Biden administration is like pay money to send them back home,
Boom.
and it's like we're
That's
spending money either
way
way.
cheaper.
I don't know if it's cheaper because you need a house. It's not like they're going right from there to the fucking airport.
I mean, they're living under a bridge right now.
Yeah, they
But
go
where's the
right
bridge?
from there.
It's literally
to
Del Rio. Like there's 10,000. If you look at the pictures, it's unreal. There's 10. It looks like fucking EDC, bro. There's 10,000 Haitian people just all underneath this giant bridge, like sprawling, like this whole section of Del Rio. It's crazy.
That's why it's cheaper to fly them home.
So they're going to fly home 10,000 people
Yeah.
from Del Rio, Mexico?
Yeah.
Or they're bringing them into America and then flying them home?
Or no, they're in Del Rio, Texas. I think. It's
Oh,
like
they're in Texas.
It's the most southern part of Texas. Yeah.
So they're already in.
Yeah.
Wow. And why aren't they going to Miami?
You don't see the guys on horses fucking whipping them from.
I thought that they were doing that as they were trying to cross over.
I mean, yeah, I guess they were.
Yeah,
But like
that-
a bunch of, I mean, you have like 5 guys on horseback and thousands of people in a caravan just like running up.
Ay, ay, ay.
But yeah. And I think the thing is like they want to give themselves up. And so they're either like, we'll either stay here or we'll go back to Haiti. Either way, it's better than being stuck in Mexico or wherever we are.
Fucking hell, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We got to have some sort of system. The idea that like I think you can have strong borders and you can also protect America, but I also think you protect America by, maybe I'm biased because I'm the son of an immigrant, but like I think you protect America by continuing immigration. Immigration is how we built this country, and like getting the people who are super hungry for the American experience and American dream is how we continue to have prosperity, right? Like I don't know, I think it's a huge advantage that people want to play here. It's like the NBA. You know what I mean? Like you want to play, everybody wants to play. Like Luka Doncic is like, I want out of my country so I could hoop in the best place in the whole fucking world. And I understand that these people are refugees and they're leaving incredibly difficult circumstances. But like in my experience, those people are ready to grind the hardest. They're willing to work the hardest because it's like I don't want to go back to that.
Yeah.
I need to make, and then you saying when people who come from no opportunity see a little bit of opportunity, they're not complacent. They're like, hold on, the harder I work, the more money I make.
Yeah.
The more opportunity I get, the more I get to provide. Like, I don't know. I like that energy. I like that mentality, and I like that fucking grind.
Getting paid American dollars.
Whee.
Like, I can live off half this, send half back to Haiti. Like,
But the
that's right.
problem is,
But
when you
legally,
have-
but legally, and have a proper
But that's the
system.
thing. You can't do it legally when it's that many people trying to come at the same time and you don't have enough people to process their information.
Yeah. And so
Yo-
hard decisions have to be made, and,
Yeah.
and that's where it fucking
So
sucks.
you either
to
you
be
give
like-
yourself up, go through the legal way, and then you have to go through all this bureaucracy, and you might get kicked out, or you just fucking roll the dice, say, yo, I'm gonna live illegally.
I completely
Try to get married,
yeah.
try to like finesse it, try to work it out. Maybe someone grants me like
Yeah.
a visa through work, and I'm
Yeah.
just gonna bet on myself. And worst case scenario, I get deported later. Fuck it.
I completely get why they do it. There's no question. But I do think it's up to us to devise a much better system than one we have now. And it'd be great if politicians would remove themselves from it. Ultimately, I understand that they have to make the decisions, and that's what democracy is. But it'd be nice if the experts actually sat down, crunched the numbers, and found out how the fuck to properly handle this situation with the least amount of human casualty. I don't mean that in terms of death, but like,
Yeah, suffering and distress. Yeah. I think there's got to be a better way.
yeah.
I just don't know what it is.